Hello, my dear student friends. Welcome to our channel. Please subscribe our channel. Click that bell button after subscription. Okay? Today we are going to discuss some problems on Bode plot, the frequency analysis Bode plot. So first problem is sketch the Bode plot magnitude and frequency, magnitude and phase versus frequency for the following transfer function 250 divided by s into s plus 2.5 s plus 10, right? So first we have to convert this transfer function in pole zero form. Okay, pole zero form. So first we have to convert this pole zero form into time constant. So this is the first step for Bode analysis. G of s equal to, so if you take 2.5 as a common term, 10 as a common term from here, then 10 into 2.5 divided by this becomes 10. So 10 divided by s into 1 plus 0.4 s. Okay, then 1 plus 0.1 s. So this is called time constant form. This transfer function is time constant form. Then convert this time constant, the transfer function into frequency transfer function. Frequency transfer function. What is frequency transfer function? Replacing s by j omega, right? Replacing s by j omega. So g of j omega equal to 10 divided by j omega into 1 plus 0.4 j omega 1 plus 0.21 j omega. Okay, so this is called frequency transfer function. Then we have to find out the corner frequencies. Okay, the corner frequencies are the corner frequencies are, so here this is tau 1, this is tau 2. So what is omega c1? Omega c1 is 1 by tau 1, which is equal to 1 by 0.4, that is 2.5 radian per second. Okay, radian per second. Then omega c2 equal to 1 by tau 2. This is 1 by 0.1, then 10 radian per second. So once we find the corner frequencies from the transfer function, next we have to choose two corner frequencies. One corner frequency is less than omega c1, another corner frequency is greater than omega c2. So let us consider this is omega cl, lower corner frequency. This is omega ch. Okay. So I am going to consider, you can consider any value. I am going to consider this omega cl as 0.1 radian per second, right? 0.1 radian per second. So 0.1 radian per second. Similarly, omega ch, this is 0.1 radian per second. I am considering. You can consider even 0.01 also, or in decades you can also consider, right? So similarly, omega ch, I am going to consider say 50 radian per second. We can consider the 50, or you can also take 100 because this is 10. Then next decade is 100. That is easy to calculate the magnitude for the slope change, radian per second. Okay, I am going to consider for 50. Right? Next, we have to tabulate the terms and corner frequencies. So first term. Then next is corner frequency. Next is slope corresponding to the term. Next, change in slope. Okay, change in slope from one corner. Always the change in slope occurs at the corner frequencies, right? So I am going to consider the term corner frequency slope. Okay, so first I am going to consider the 10 by j omega as one term. Then next I have to consider these two factors. We have to arrange the corner frequencies in ascending form. Accordingly, we have to place the terms, right? So first term I am considering 10 by j omega integrator. So integrated with the constant 10 by j omega. What is the corner frequency for this? Nothing, no corner frequency. So this is the integrator 1 by s power minus n. Okay, so s1. So slope is minus 20 dB per decade. 20 dB per decade. There is no change in slope of that because there is no corner frequencies. Next, I am going to consider this factor 1 by 1 plus j 0.4 omega. What is the corner frequency for this? 2.5. Okay, 2.5 radian per second. Corner frequencies radian per second. So, what is the slope for this pole factor? The first order factor. Okay, pole means minus 20 dB. So this slope also minus 20 dB per decade. Next factor is 1 by 1 plus j 0.1 omega. Okay, the corner frequency is 10 radian per second. So this is also in the denominator pole factor. So what is the slope for this? Also minus 20 dB per decade. Understand? Now, wherever corner frequency occurs, then only the slope change occurs. So at this corner frequency, slope change occurs. Here also, slope change occurs. What is the changing slope when this corner frequency meets minus from this to this, right? So change minus 20 dB minus this also minus 20 dB added. So net is minus 40 dB per decade. Change in slope. So for the next corner frequency also there is change in slope. Say from minus 40. So minus 40 minus 20. So the final slope change is minus 60. Right? So next is we have to calculate the magnitude for 4 corner frequencies. Let us calculate the magnitudes for 4 corner frequencies: omega CL, omega at omega C1, at omega C2, and at omega CH. So for 4 corner frequencies, we have to estimate the magnitude values. Actually, when the initial factor is responsible for the first 2 corner frequencies, the magnitude. So we have to calculate first 2 frequencies. First 2 corner frequencies, we have to estimate the magnitude of G of j omega using this factor, right? So at first corner frequencies omega CL, at omega CL, what is the magnitude? 20 log 10 by omega. Okay, 10 by j omega. So if you substitute omega equal to 0.1, what is this? Omega CL is 0.1. So 10 by 0.1, it becomes 0.100. So this becomes 40 dB. Okay, 40 dB, 100, 10 square. So 2 into 20, 40. It becomes 40 dB. Similarly, at omega C1 equal to 2.5 radian per second. Okay, same factor is continuing up to next corner frequency. So magnitude equal to 20 log 10 by omega value, same value, 2.5. Okay, so please, dear students, please calculate 10 by 2.5. What is that value? 4 log 4. Log 4. Please calculate log of 4. 4 into 20. So 12 dB. Okay, 12 dB. Calculate 12 dB. So the magnitude at 2.5 is 12 dB. Then at omega C2 equal to 10 radian per second. So what is the magnitude? Magnitude equal to, we have to move this magnitude equal to, now the slope change occur at 10 radian per second. So what is the slope change? The formula is slope from omega C1 to omega C2. So change to omega C1 to omega C2, right? Into log of difference. Okay, log omega C2 minus log omega C1. Okay, plus the magnitude at omega C1. The magnitude at omega C1. Okay, so what is that? So magnitude equal to, what is the slope change from omega C1 to C2? Omega C1 to C2, what is the slope change? Minus 40. So M equal to minus 40 into, what is omega C2? 10. Okay, omega C2 is 10. So log, say you know that log M minus log N equal to log of M by N, right? So using that, log omega C2 divided by omega C1. So log of 10 divided by 2.5. Okay. So this plus, what is the magnitude at omega C2? 12 dB. Please calculate and tell me the answer, my dear students. 40, 10 by log 10 by 2.5. Log 10 by 2.5. Log 4 into 40 into 40, 24, 24 minus plus minus 24, minus 24 plus 12, this is minus 24 plus 12 equal to minus 12 dB. Then magnitude at omega CH equal to slope, change in slope from omega C2 to omega CH plus magnitude at omega C2. Understand? So what is the slope change from omega C2 to C minus 60? Magnitude at omega CH equal to, what is CH? This value equal to 50 radian per second. Okay, so what is the slope change? Minus 60 into, we can now short, we can write in short, 50 divided by 10. Okay, 50 divided by 10 plus magnitude at omega C2 is minus 12 dB. Minus 12 dB. So calculate and tell me, dear students, 50 log 50 by 10, 5. So log 5 into 60, minus 60, minus 41, minus 41, minus 12, minus 54. Okay, the answer is minus 54 dB. Understand? So now we know 4 frequency and 4 magnitude values. Now we can easily plot the magnitude plot in the graph, right? So let us move to the graph. So what is the range of values? So first one is 40 dB. Okay, 40 dB, then 12 dB. So we can start from here. We can start 40, or here we can start 40 dB, then 30 dB, then 20 dB, 10 dB, 0 dB, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50, minus 50. Okay. Okay, so let us take the scale from here, then only we can able to clear. So this values, sorry, we can have a different scale so that we can easily plot it, plot the response, right? What is the value? We can start from here. So 40, then 30, 20, 10 dB, 0 dB, minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50, minus 60. Am I right? Very good. So we can have the first two corner frequency value as omega. This frequency omega CL is 0.1, 0.1 radian per second, 1 radian per second, 10 radian per second, 100 radian per second, then 1000 radian per second. So it's enough because we ended with 50 radian per second. Now at 0.1 radian per second, what is the 0.1 radian per second? The dB starting value is 40 dB. Then when omega C1 at 2.5, right? So 2.5, you calculate here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 2.5, right? 2.5, 1, 2, 2.5 is here. So around here, okay, this is 2.5. Similarly here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So here is 50. So 10, this is one. This is lowest corner frequency omega CL. This is what is this? This is omega C1. This is omega C2. This is omega CH. We can mark the points. When omega C1 2.5, what is the magnitude? 12, 10. This is your two readings, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So 12. So where is 12 at the first? So in the 2.5 omega C1, this is the magnitude, okay, against 2.5. Then when omega C2, 10 radian per second, what is the magnitude? Minus 12, 10, minus 12. Okay, so it is at the minus 12. Then at 50, minus 54, 54 against 50, minus 54. Understand? So this is the slope change. So from 40 to this value. Understand? 42. This is with the slope of minus 20 dB. Then next, from here you draw line to this. Okay, these are all asymptotes, not exact curve, right? Then next value is at this is at omega C2. Next is at omega CH. Right. So this is the Bode plot for Bode magnitude plot. Magnitude. This is frequency. This is omega. This is magnitude in dB. So y-axis magnitude in dB, x-axis is frequency in radian per second. Understand? So this is the typical Bode plot, magnitude plot, right? Next, we continue with the phase plot. So how to calculate phase plot? So from the phase magnitude, right? So from this transfer function, what is phase angle? This numerator is 0, constant 0. This is a slope in the denominator. One integrator in the denominator contributes minus 90 degree. So what is the phase angle for this? If tan inverse of imaginary by real, it is also in the denominator, so minus. So similarly to this. So the phase equation, phase of G of j omega equal to minus 90 degree minus tan inverse of 0.4 omega minus tan inverse of 0.1 omega. So let us make a tabular column. Then we can easily compute the phase angle value for different frequencies. Okay, different frequencies. So what is omega? For various omega radian per second. This is first factor, tan inverse of 0.4 omega in degrees. Then tan inverse of 0.1 omega. In this is also in degrees. So these two are in degrees. So this is the final phase angle of G of j omega, computing the formula. Okay. So when the frequency, the first starting lowest frequency omega C1, then 1, then 2.5, then 4, some value you can take 4, then 10, then 20, then 50, etc. But we have to calculate up to first start with this value. Then 0.1, what is the degree? Please calculate tan inverse of 0.404. Tan inverse of 0.04. Please calculate. My value is 2.9 degree. 2.29 degree. Here 0.6 degree. So minus 90. The first row is minus 90. Minus 2.29 minus 0.6. So resulting will be minus 92.6, right? So approximately 92.89, right? 6989, right? Minus 92.3, right? Say approximately 92.9 or 93, right? We can have it as 93. For one this becomes 21.8 degree. This is 5.7 degree. This is minus 118 degree. Then for 2.5, this becomes 45 degree. This is 14 degree. So net is minus 150 degree. For 4, 58 degree, 22 degree. So net is minus 90. This becomes minus 170 degree. So for 10, this is 76 degree. This is 45 degree. So 90 minus 90, 76, 45, 211, right? 200 minus 211. See, one thing you have to find that whenever the phase angle crosses minus 180, we can stop, because our final corner frequency is up to 50. We need not go to up to 50 because the omega phase crossover frequency, our main aim is to find omega phase crossover frequency and omega gain crossover frequency and the gain margin and phase margin. That is our prime aim. So in between, see, minus 170 and minus 211. So here itself it lies minus 180 here between the frequency 4 and 10. So between 4 and 10, the frequency at that frequency corresponding to minus 180 degree is called omega phase crossover frequency. Understand? So no need to calculate even 20 degrees also. No need to calculate even 20 degrees. Sorry, 20 radian per second at this corner, this frequency. no need to calculate, right? Let us plot for the frequency from minus 93 to minus 211. In the same plot, we can mark the value from minus 90. So 90 degree, you can have it as 90 degree. Then 100, 110, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 190. Okay, no problem. You can have, I said, 90, 100 degree minus, this is minus 90, minus 100, minus 110, minus 120, minus 130, minus 140, minus 150, minus 160, minus 170, minus 180, minus 190. We can stop with this because we are not going beyond that, right? So this is the scale. This scale is phase angle versus omega, right? Let us mark for 0.1 radian per second frequency. What is the phase angle? 92 degree. Okay, so at 0.1 the phase angle is 92 degree. So this will be the phase curve. Start from 92 degree. 92 degree at 0.1. At 1 radian per second, minus 118, almost 20. Okay, at 1 minus 118. At 2.5, what is the value? 150. So 150, where is 150? So at 2.5, 150 degree. At next, at 4 radian per second. So 2.5, 3, 4. At 4 radian per second, 170 degree. Where is 170? This is 170 degree. At the 4, 170 degree. Next 10. At 10 radian per second, 210. Okay, so it goes below to that 210. So 210 is nearly here. So at 10, 210, it crosses 210. So assume it is at the at this corner frequency omega, it crosses somewhere here, right? So now let us join these points, the phase angle points. Right? Now our aim is to find phase gain crossover frequency and phase crossover frequency. Understand or not? So gain crossover frequency and phase crossover frequency. See, what is gain crossover frequency? The frequency at which the gain crossover frequency is the frequency at which the gain magnitude curve, right? Gain magnitude curve crosses 0 dB. Where is 0 dB? This is 0 dB. Where it crosses, you see here, almost where? So nearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It crosses here almost. So this is the frequency. Where is the frequency correspond to that? So this is the frequency. This is omega GC. It crosses 0 dB line. So 0 dB line. So this is equal to 5 radian per second. Understand or not? Next, let us find phase crossover frequency. What is phase crossover frequency? The frequency at which the phase angle curve meets minus 180 degree. Where it meets, see here, minus 180 degree. So this is minus 180 degree line. You see the phase angle curve. Almost it crosses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same 5. Okay. So this is also omega PC. This is called omega PC. This is also nearly 5 radian per second. Understand? So the phase crossover frequency also 5 radian per second. Gain crossover frequency also 5 radian per second. Now let us find the gain margin and phase margin. Okay. So what is gain margin? Gain margin is the inverse magnitude of G of j omega at phase crossover frequency. So at this phase crossover frequency, what is the magnitude? What is the magnitude at the phase crossover frequency? So what is that magnitude? Is 0, right? Similarly, what is phase margin? The magnitude of G of j omega, the phase angle of G of j omega at gain crossover frequency. Okay, that is phase margin. So at the gain margin is also minus phase margin is also 0, right? Both gain margin and phase margin are 0 here, right? So the gain crossover frequency and phase crossover frequency is 5 radian per second. Understand or not? So this is the simplest technique here, right? So the phase crossover frequency as well as gain crossover frequency both 5 radians per second. So since they are equal, gain margin, phase margin 0. Understand? So next, this first slope change. This slope is minus 20 dB per decade. So next, minus 40 dB per decade. Next is minus 60 dB per decade. Minus 60 dB per decade. This is the slope change for the magnitude curve. Understand or not? So this is the procedure to plot a Bode plot, right? Bode plot of both. This is magnitude curve, magnitude plot. This is phase angle plot, phase plot. Understand? So this is the simplest technique to draw the Bode diagram and also to determine the gain crossover frequency and phase crossover frequency. One more thing I will tell, we can also calculate the gain crossover frequency. Say the phase angle expression is minus 90 minus tan inverse of 0.1. This is another method to determine omega GC. Another method to determine omega PC, right? So 0.1 omega minus tan inverse of 0.1 omega. Understand? So what is omega PC? The corresponding angle is minus 180. Minus 180 equal to minus 90 tan inverse of 0.1, 0.4 omega PC. Now replace omega by omega PC minus tan inverse of 0.1 omega PC. Understand? So now you bring this to this side. So this becomes minus 90 equal to minus, you take minus common. So tan inverse of 0.1, 0.4 omega PC plus tan inverse of 0.1 omega PC. Understand? So minus minus cancel. Now take tan on both sides. So tan 90 degree equal to tan inverse of 0.4 omega PC plus tan inverse of 0.1 omega PC. Understand? So now this you write A plus B. Tan of A plus B. What is tan of A plus B? Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B, right? So if you apply tan into tan, this becomes 0.4 omega PC plus 0.1 omega PC divided by 1 plus 0.4 omega PC into 0.1 omega PC. So this is equal to infinity. If tan 90 is infinity, then write as 1 by 0. So this is equal to infinity. So if you cross multiply this and this, okay. So 1 plus 0.4 omega PC, 1 plus 0.4 omega PC into 0.1 omega PC. So what do you get? let us do here. So 1 into 1 plus 0.4 omega PC plus into 0.1 omega PC into 0.1 omega PC, right? This is equal to 0, right? So this is equal to 0.4 into 0.1, 0.04, 0.04 omega PC square equal to minus 1. Okay, so omega PC square equal to, right or wrong? This into this 1 plus 0.1 into this, so this becomes this into this 0. So what do you get? Omega PC, take the magnitude alone. Omega PC square equal to 0.04, 1 by 0.04, 1 divided by 0.04, 25, correct. So omega PC square equal to minus 1 by 0.04. So take the magnitude alone. So now omega PC equal to 1 by 0.04 is 25 omega PC square. So omega PC becomes 5 radian per second. Understand? This is also a shortcut method to determine the phase crossover frequency. Understand that? So this is another method to determine the phase crossover frequency. Am I right? Understand? Any doubt with this, my dear students? Okay. Next. Okay. Next one is, so consider the Bode plot, the transfer function. Bode plot of the transfer function equal to s plus 10. So numerator is s plus 10 divided by s plus 1, s plus 100. Another one is s 10 into s plus 10. 10 s plus 1 denominator, s plus 1, s plus 100. So you see all the denominators, see 1, 2, the 3, option A, B, C. So this is the Bode plot is given. So for this Bode plot, we have to find the transfer function. See here, one thing is, so three denominator, 3 poles are same. So the last one is only different, right? So this is different. You see here, let us find first the corner frequency values. Okay, corner frequency values, let us find first. So what is the corner frequency here? So this is omega C1, okay, then omega C2. So the find wherever the slope change occurs, those frequencies called corner frequencies. Omega C3. Okay, so this would be 0. We can take this is 0 because 0 or 0.1. We can take it also 0.1. So that we don't know exactly, right? So 0 or 0.1. You can take 0 or 0.1 because in decades, no. So anyway, up to omega C1, the magnitude is constant. So constant means this contributes a gain K value. The slope is 0. Okay, slope is 0. At omega C1, see, at omega C1 equal to 1 radian per second. 1 radian per second. So what is the slope change? Slope, you see slope. What is the slope at this change? What is the slope? This one, see from between these two, there is a slope, right? So this slope is from, this is from 0 to 20. So this is 1 decade. So how to find slope? Del y by del x. Okay. So what is del y? Del y is difference is 20. This is del x is 1 decade. So 20 dB per decade. So this, so slope contributing here is plus 20 dB per decade. Understand? So plus 20 dB per decade means, so what will be the factor? So this is 20 dB per decade. So it is a 0. Okay, it is 0. So a 0 contributes the plus 20 dB per decade. 0 contributes a 0. Okay, so slope is plus 20 dB per decade. Understand? So a 0 contributes 1 radian per second. So what is that? 1 plus s by 1, s by 1, because it is in the numerator, contributes in numerator. So 1 plus s plus 1 is in the numerator. Next, go to the corner frequency at 10. At the 10, what is the gain value? Gain is 0, but what is the change in slope? So some factor contributes here, so that from 20 dB to 0 dB. So here the slope change is 0 dB per decade. 0 dB per decade. So at omega C2 equal to 10 radian per second, 10 radian per second. So what is the slope change? Minus 20 dB. So slope is minus 20 dB per decade, so that the change in slope is 0. Change in slope is 0 dB. Understand? So minus 20 dB per decade means there is a pole. There is a pole. Understand? There is a pole, not 0. So the 10 radians per second contributes in the denominator. Okay, 10 radians per second. So what is the factor? 1 plus a pole contributes 1 plus s by 10 in the denominator. In the denominator. Understand? So one pole in the denominator. Next, so from this, next one is when omega C3 is 100 radian per second. Okay, so what is the slope change? Minus 20 dB per decade. Again, from 0 dB to minus 20 dB per decade. So minus 20 dB per decade means there is a pole, another pole. So at omega C3 equal to 100. So it is also contribute a pole because in the denominator slope is minus 20 dB per decade. Minus 20 dB per decade. So change in slope becomes 0 to minus 20 dB per decade. So it is also a pole. So 1 plus, the factor is 1 plus s by 100. 1 plus s by 100. So there are only how many corner frequencies? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 corner frequencies. So these 3 corner frequency contributes a transfer function. So there is a k. Okay. So k, a constant is there. Then omega C1, 3 factors. 1 factor in the numerator, another 2 factor in the denominator. Understand? So the g of s may be k into s 1 plus, the numerator is s plus 1. Numerator is s plus 1. Denominator is 2 factors. One is 1 plus s by 10. 1 plus s by 10. Another one is 1 plus s by 100. 1 plus s by 100. So this, if you take LCM for this, 10 denominator, 10 into 1000 k into s plus 1 divided by s plus 10 s plus 100. S plus 100. Understand or not? S plus 100. Now we have to find the value of k. Value of k. So what is the value of k? We don't know value of k. So what is the initial magnitude here? minus 20 dB. The modulus of this K is minus 20 dB per decay. Okay, so minus 20 dB per decay contributes the 20 log of minus 20 log, right? So at omega equal to 0, you can consider as a 0. Okay, because if you take omega equal to 1, then the entire thing is 0. Okay, so 1 is 0. Okay, at omega equal to 0, modulus of g of j omega equal to how much? Minus 20 dB. Minus 20 dB. So the modulus of g of j omega equal to actually 0.1. Okay, this is 0.1. So 0.1 equal to h of j omega. See here, this is minus 20 dB. Minus 20 dB, 20 log 20 dB is 1 by 10.1, right? 0.1. So the g of j omega, modulus of g of j omega equal to modulus of j omega equal to 1 by 10. 1 by 10 equal to 0.1. So 0.1 equal to this 0.1, g of j omega 0.1 equal to 1000 K. Substitute s equal to 0, right? Omega equal to 0 means s equal to 0. So 100K, s, this is 1 divided by s is 0, 10 into 100. So this becomes 1000. So K value equal to 0.1. So if K equal to 0.1, so this becomes 100. So what is the G of S? 100 into S plus 1 divided by S plus 10 into S plus 100. Understand? So this is the correct answer. Let us go through. So which is the correct answer? 10 square. This is 100. 10 square is 100. 100 into S plus 1 divided by S plus 10, S plus 100. So answer C is the correct answer. Understand? Are you getting my point? Okay. Thank you, my dear. If you have any doubt, please you can place in the comment window, or now also you can ask. Understand? Next is different. There are some standard Bode plots for some standard transfer functions. Please remember these Bode plots for different standard transfer functions. Okay. So g of s. Say for g of s equal to k by 1 plus s tau 1, s plus tau. Okay. So for this, the Bode plot becomes, for the constant factor, it is of 20 log k. So 20 log k. This is magnitude. So then when the corner frequency, what is the corner frequency? Omega c equal to 1 by tau. At the corner frequency, the denominator slope, denominator factor contributes minus 20 dB. So it comes to comes down. Okay. So this is 0 dB per decade or octave. You can have it in any fashion, right? Minus 0 dB per decade. Okay. So this is omega tau. This is logarithmic log of omega. So this is minus 20 dB per decade or minus 6 dB per octave, right? So minus 20 dB per decade or minus 6 dB per octave. So this is 0 dB per decade or 0 dB per octave. So this is the standard Bode plot for this transfer function. Understand? Say what is the Bode plot for next transfer function? So what is the g of s equal to? We can add one factor in the denominator. So 1 plus s tau 1, 1 plus s tau 2. So there are two corner frequency, one constant factor. So initial slope starts from 0, right? Initial factor comes from 0. right? So 20 log k. So initial slope is 20 log k. So where the slope change occurs at the corner frequencies, tau 1 and 1 by tau 2. Assume tau 1 by tau 1 is lesser than 1 by tau 2. Understand? So initially the magnitude value is 20 log 20 log k. 20 log k. Okay, this is 20 log k. 20 log k equal to this. So at this is 0 dB, 0 dB per decade slope. So from this, it slope change occurs up to another value, right? So another value. So this is minus 20 dB per decade, or 6 dB per octave decay, right? Then from this corner frequency, another slope change occurs. So this is minus 40 dB per decade, or minus 12 dB per octave. Okay, this is decay. Understand? So this is the standard Bode plot for this transfer function, the second order transfer function. Understand? So next transfer function is third order, 3 poles in the denominator. So g of s equal to k divided by 1 plus s tau 1, 1 plus s tau 2, 1 plus s tau 3. Right? So we assume omega c1 is lesser than omega c2 lesser than omega c3. That is, this equal to 1 by tau 1. This is 1 by tau 2. This is 1 by tau 3. Understand? So for the numerator constant factor, what is the slope? Slope change is 0. So 0 up to first corner frequency, omega c1. So this is 20 log k. Understand? For the next corner frequency, this is omega c2, omega c3. Okay. So it comes down with the 20 dB per decade up to this. So this is minus 20 dB per decade. Then from this it goes to slope change occurs, that is of minus 40 dB per decade. So minus 40 dB per decade. So this is minus 40 dB per decade, minus 40 dB per decade. So at this corner frequency, another slope change occurs at the minus 60 dB, right? So at this, there is another slope change, minus 60 dB per decade. Understand? So this is the standard Bode plot for magnitude plot for different transfer functions. So next, let us consider g of s equal to k by s. What is the Bode plot for magnitude plot for this? So initially itself, it has the slope of minus 20 dB per decade. So the magnitude plot start from initial value. So this is 20 m, okay, dB. So initially it starts from, there is no corner frequency, only one slope. The slope is minus 20 dB per decade, or minus 6 dB per octave. Understand? So this is 0 dB. This is log of omega. Okay. So another factor is g of s equal to k by s into 1 plus s tau 1. So for this, there are two factors you can easily tell. So k by s contributes initially minus 20 dB per decade. So let us see how it varies. Okay. So initial factor itself, it is moving. So initial factor is minus 20. Then this factor contributes minus 20 dB per decade slope. This also minus 20 dB per decade. One integrator is there, minus 20 dB per decade. Understand? So what is the slope change? So at this corner frequency only slope change occurs. So you can have it as 1 by tau 1, omega C1 equal to 1 by tau 1. Initially it comes with the slope of minus 20 dB per decade, or minus 6 dB per octave. At this corner frequency, the another slope change occurs. So this is minus 40 dB per decade. Understand? So this is the magnitude versus frequency plot for this transfer function, right? Then next you see the standard transfer function is g of s equal to one integrator, one constant factor s into 1 plus s tau 1, 1 plus s tau 2. Understand? You can easily tell the answer for this. You can easily tell the answer for this transfer function. See, first we have this factor k by s1 factor. This is another factor. This is another factor. We consider k by s is having a slope of minus 20 dB per decade. This corner frequency 1 by tau 1, the slope change occurs. It contributes minus 20 dB per decade. Again, so at this corner frequency, another slope change occurs. So minus 20, minus 40, minus 60. It goes up to minus 60. So this also minus 20 dB per decade. Understand? Very easy to understand the concept. So let us draw the Bode plot, magnitude plot for this transfer function, right? So what is this magnitude? So initially it starts, this is 1 by tau 1, another one is 1 by tau 2, understand? So from this minus 20, clear. Then if from here it goes to minus 40, minus 20 dB per decade slope. This is magnitude in dB. So at this corner frequency, another slope change with the 60 dB per decade. So this is minus 60 dB per decade. This is minus 40 dB per decade. Understand? So this is very simple. You can easily identify the transfer function from this typical curve, right? Typical curve. Now I am going to take another standard transfer function, g of s equal to, we are adding 0 in the numerator, okay, k into 1 plus s tau z divided by s into 1 plus s tau 1, 1 plus s tau 2. Understand? So for this, what is the transfer function? What is the slope change? Okay. So see, I'm going to take. See, this is one factor. Okay, this is one factor. This factor contributes minus 20 dB per decade. So this is one 0 plus 20 dB per decade. Right? So this one pole minus 20 dB per decade slope change. So this is also minus 20 dB, minus 20 dB per decade. Assume the omega t is that, okay, that is omega C1. I consider this is lesser than omega omega C is that is less than omega C2. This is 1 by tau 1. I consider like this, 1 by tau z. This is 1 by tau 2. Understand? So what will be the magnitude plot for this transfer function? Okay. initially it start with the slope of minus 20 dB per decade. So omega tau 1 first corner frequency occur here. So say, sorry, I will take some more height here. So this is a 0 dB line. So this is the initial magnitude with this factor. So this occurs, okay, say tau 1 by tau 1, 1 by tau z, 1 by tau 2. Okay, this contributes pole. So initially it starts minus 20 dB. At this corner frequency, it ends, right? So this is the slope of minus 20 dB per decade. Understand? So then from this, this contributes minus 20 dB per decade. So another, it moves with the slope change of minus 40 dB per decade. So minus 40 dB per decade. So at this corner frequency belongs to this 0. So 0 factor is plus 20. So minus 20 plus 20 becomes minus 20. So it moves with the minus 20, right? Sorry. Minus 20 means it moves up somewhat, right? So again, it moves minus 20 like this. Then at this corner frequency, okay, so then slope change occurs, then it becomes minus 40. So this is minus 20 dB per decade. This is minus 40 dB per decade. So this minus 20 plus 20 dB addition, this addition because of the 0, the corner frequency related to 0. So this is the typical plot for this transfer function. Understand? So next, suppose if your transfer function consists of two integrators, so g of s equal to k by s square, right? So what is the s square means? Two integrators. You go back to the previous classes. So s power n, okay, s power minus n, okay. So minus n into 90, right? Minus into 90. So this is phase angle is 2 times minus 180, whereas the slope is minus 40 dB per decade. Understand? So what is the magnitude plot? Very simple. So simple. So this is the magnitude, initial magnitude. This slope change is minus 40 dB per decade. Understand? So this is the magnitude plot for double integrators, right? So next we see another transfer function. See another transfer function g of s equal to k into one pole and the numerator and the double integrator s tau z divided by double integrators s square 1 plus s tau 1. You can easily tell. So what is the typical Bode plot? Say first factor is k by 1 plus s, k by s square. This contributes minus 40 dB per decade. Understand? So this contributes plus 20 dB per decade because 0. So this corner frequency contributes minus 20 dB per decade. Okay. So there are two corner frequencies. Assume 0 is greater than. So omega c z is lesser than omega c 1, omega c tau 1, right? So what is the corner frequency? Initially minus 40 dB, then adding with 20 dB becomes minus 40, then minus 40. So slope change occurs. You see the typical Bode plot for this. Okay, so say 1 by tau z, 1 by tau 1, right? So initially it starts with the minus 40, at this it becomes minus 20. So the initial factor contributes a slope of minus 40. Then this 0 adds plus 20, so it becomes minus 20 dB per decade. Then again, if there is a minus 20 dB per decade here, it contributes minus 20, right? So you see here, so initially it starts M with minus 40 dB per decade. Then this 0 contributes plus 20 dB per decade slope. So addition, it becomes minus 20 dB per decade here. So this pole contributes minus 20. So change in slope is minus 40 dB per decade again. Understand? So this is the simplest understanding of Bode plots in different cases. Suppose if G of S equal to K by 3 S cube, that is 3 integrators in the denominator. So what is the total slope? Minus 60 dB per decade. This factor contributes minus 60 dB per decade initially. So the typical Bode plot for this becomes minus 60. So this is M initial value. So this slope is minus 60 dB per decade, right? Understand or not? So these are all the typical Bode plots. Understand? So these are all the typical Bode plots. If we add this also, if G of S with 1 0 S tau Z and 3 integrators. So what happened? This factor, say K by S cube, is a one factor. This contributes minus 60 dB per decade. So this 1 0, this contributes plus 20 dB per decade. You can easily tell slope change occurs only at the corner frequencies, right? Here corner frequency is 1 by tau Z. So you see here, so initially minus 60 dB. So M, the magnitude. So only one corner frequency tau Z. So at corner frequency only the slope change occurs. So what is the slope? This slope is initial slope is minus 60 dB per decade. Minus 60 dB per decade. So this 0 contributes plus 20 dB per decade. So again it goes to 40 dB per decade. Okay. So this is minus 40 dB per decade. Understand? So this is the typical Bode plot for the transfer function. Understand? So do you understand the concept of Bode plots? Yes. Thank you very much. Please subscribe our channel. Have a nice day. Right? Thank you.